Fantasmic cannot continue. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause.
And then don't even get me started on Alien Pizza Planet. That pizza there is horrible. I mean, there's much more better pizza in the, what can I say? In this park, in Disneyland, there's much more better tasting pizza. But it's not advertised as a pizza place. And the actual pizza place, the pizza tastes like frozen. So I'm just not understanding how come other places in the same park have different tasting pizza and the main pizza attraction has horrible tasting pizza. Like, it's the worst. The worst. All right, and then let me complain about Star Tours. All right, don't even get me started on Star Tours. So Star Tours is right here. Busted the house. That whole entire ride needs to be torn down. When that ride first came out, it was like the talk of the town. That ride is old now. 10-minute wait. Old. It's a walk on. You can walk right on that ride. Then Autotopia. This is what's wrong. This is everything that's wrong with Tomorrowland. Autotopia. I wrote it I've been coming to Disney for years. And I finally wrote Autotopia for the first time the other day. The smell of gasoline in that side of the park because of the ride. They're like little go-karts you ride on. It's just, it's a whole miss. It's like a whole scam. Because the whole entire thing is like you're supposed to be riding futuristic cars through a futuristic town. But when you're in Autotopia, it's just not that. You're riding on a car and you're just seeing basic greenery. And it says powered by Honda, which I'm pretty sure Honda pays for all that. So Disney gets a cut out of all that for the displaying the name Honda. But that whole side of the park, that needs to be torn down. And they need to build like a Tron or a faster coaster. It's just a total waste of space. The whole entire, no one goes to Disney and say, I'm getting on Autotopia. No one goes to Disney and says, I'm getting on Star Tours. Not anymore. That is an old rides that no one cares about. And you got those two rides just sucking up all the primo space that could make Disneyland so much more better. And I don't understand. The park has so much potential to be great. And they CEOs and investors just lie in their pockets. It all comes down to money and greed. If you made it this far in the video, leave a heart in the comments. And leave in the comments, y'all must watch till the end. So anyways, the castle looks outdated. The one in Disney World, that's a castle. One in Paris, that's a castle. But I don't know. I think the whole entire park has so much potential. This old style Americana, it's already getting bored in the house when it could be done a lot better. The $1,500 season pass that I pay for, it's not worth it for all the caveats that you think you would actually get from it. It's not worth it at all. The fact that Disney lacks a proper fast pass lightning lane. I mean, I got lightning lane the other day and I felt like I was in a regular line. It doesn't make any sense. It's not a true fast pass. It needs to be a lot better. It could be way better. And I don't want to hear, oh, Disney's trying. They're not trying hard enough. The whole park is a flop. And what upsets me is when you have like Super Mario World that just opened, which I can complain about that too. Super Mario World is so small. That whole park is a flop too, because it could have been so much bigger and better. Like that little 3D goggle ride at Super Mario World is a flop. It should have been a straight up roller coaster. You're in Mario Karts going fast. That's what it should have been. I don't know what that is. Half the time that ride didn't even work. Ugh. I'm telling you, they need to just hand over the keys and a budget, because I could turn it out. Because Autotopia needs to go. Star Tours needs to go. That Buzz Lightyear ride they got in there, the one in Orlando, is better. 10 times better. I'm gonna walk out here too. The whole entire property just needs a facelift. The whole thing. Let me walk through here. Good night. See? She at least say have a good night. But anyways. Oh my God. And don't even get me started on California Adventure. Over there on this side of the park with their Incredicoaster always being broken. I had a friend of mine come to Disney 2 days ago for Incredicoaster. It is closed down the whole day. And I messaged Disney on the app, because you can talk to Disney on the app and they take forever to get back to you. And they finally said, oh, well, it might be back up later. Girl, it was been down for the last 3 days. What are you talking about? You sucked up all that time riding the clock on the chat section of the Disney app. And I'm just like, this is the most laziest thing I've ever seen. And the ticket people who buy tickets from over here, they're so rude. If there's no tickets on the Disneyland app, you might as well not even stand in line and ask if they can make some magic for you. You know, Disney, let me tell you what, out of 5-6 years I've come to Disney, they have never created any magic. Nothing magical has happened in the sense of like, oh yeah, you know what? Just go right ahead. Let's create some magic for you today. Let's waive let's make it an exception for you. Nothing. And then they have the audacity to charge $1,000 for a basic Motel 6 style room. The ones up here. Oh my God. Those prices for that basic room, for the pure convenience of you being next to the park, is not worth the value. It is not. It is not. But Disney is just relying on a thread of what once was Disneyland. And I say it, and I'll continue to say it again. Disneyland is dragging their feet. They need a Pandora. They need a little, you know what I'm saying? Avatar Land. They need a Tron. And I'm not going to talk too much about Universal, because I have a laundry list of problems with them too. But I can't understand how these parks continue to get away with everything that they are getting away with. And the sad thing is, people pay it because they don't know any better. And it's a lot of tourists who come from all over the world. It's like I wouldn't say that about Disneyland. I think Disneyland just has a lot of California people who come. But definitely Disney World has a lot of tourists, international tourists who come, who don't know any better. Where they could get so much more value, and they just had a little bit of education on what to do, how to do it, when to do it. Because it matters about the timing, month of year, cost, and rides. Some rides are not worth waiting an hour or two for. But they don't know that. These tourists don't know. They just know they're at Disneyland. It's like everything you do is $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. Okay guys, so I'm back here. I'm at Disneyland. Space Mountain is right here. So single rider, I try to do single rider because I'm here by myself right now. Ends at 10 and it's 10:01. So I walked all the way up there and she told me single rider closes at 10. And I was like, it's literally 10:01, girl. And she couldn't make any magic for me. So I just felt like another time that Disney drops the ball. Disney's truly going downhill. So I'm gonna check out this store called Star Trader. And it's like Disneyland itself is just like not what it used to be. It needs major facelifts all around. Customer service is just not there. Let me see. I'm gonna continue to go on and on about how Disney just continues to drop the ball every single time. Reservations is horrible. You need a reservation to get into the park, even when you have a season pass. I spent $1,500 and I still can't get a reservation on the weekends to come to the park on some weekends. And then if I have a friend that wants to come, their pass, they have to purchase a pass, which is fine, so they can come on the weekend, but I can't come on the weekend because it's blocked out for me. So I have to spend more money to get into the park after spending $1,500 for the most expensive season pass. And I just think in total, that right there, the process of getting reservations is flawed 100%. I think the discounts aren't as lucrative as they used to be. A lot of the rides, when I did come on the weekend yesterday, were broken down. And again, I came the next day and they're still broken down. Like the main attraction, like the Incredicoaster, that one's still broken down. Let me see. On the rides I did go on, they did stop a lot of times. I went on the Little Mermaid. That one kept like stopping and braking a lot. Ooh, it's cute. It's like the overall vibe. Like they still need like more staff just like standing around to answer questions. It seems like there's like a staffing problem too. Let me see what else. The tram system's old. It's not fun to get on. The whole thing, like the whole entire park, it seems like it's just relying on look, someone stole this one just right out here. The whole entire park is just relying on the essence and the genesis of Mickey Mouse, and the fact that it's such a culture phenomenon, you know, that people come just for that. And then when they get here, then they soon notice that like it's not as cute as I thought it was, and they end up leaving, going to Universal Studios. And then you have the whole vlogger community. Some of them are just praising Disney for everything and afraid to say something because they might get kicked off the invitation list and things of that nature. So you have that aspect of it too. I don't know. I just kind of feel like, I just feel like Disney's just dropping the ball multiple times. Reservation says, oh, let's talk about the food. The food is absolutely horrible. There's two types of food. So you have like quick service food, and you have like dinner food where you have to make a reservation to sit down at a restaurant, like a really nice restaurant. Though that food is generally better, but for the quick service food, that's just horrible. Absolutely horrible. It's gross. It's just gross. So I wouldn't recommend that, like any of that food either. Okay. Let me come over here on this side, see what else I could find to complain about. Hey, listen, if you love complaining about theme parks, this is the channel. Go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment. I'll complain more. So here's the Space Mountain exit. It's gonna get really loud. All right, here we go. Hold on. Is this just? Oh, single rider, just over here. Okay, here we go. Where did they go? Okay, so there's no attendance there. I have no idea what's going on. Wait, excuse me. Okay. She did not care at all. I got together?
Yeah, we're all together.
Okay, so I'm by myself. Can I go in the front?
I don't know. Do you have one of these? Because this is for DOT. We're DOT.
Single rider?
This isn't single rider.
Single rider's close for the
Oh, okay. So I gotta just walk back?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, thank you. Excuse me. Yeah. Okay, so I don't know what happened, so I'm just like walking back. I don't know what DOT is. That lady looked drunk. All right. So there was no one standing over here to say anything, so you could just walk right in. See what I'm talking about, the lack of staff? And just, I don't know. Oops, sorry. Okay, so please see mission command for assistance. All the way around. But anyways, I'm gonna end my rant because I have more stuff to complain about. But I'll see you guys in the next video. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. Bye.
Maleficent catches on fire during Fantasmic. See what happens when you mess with Mickey.
This is my dream.
Fantasmic cannot continue. We apologize for any inconvenience this may cause and hope you enjoy the rest of your evening here at Disneyland. Once again, this performance cannot continue due to unforeseen circumstances. Thank you.
Oh my god! Oh my god, we gotta go.